Parents and siblings intro. 1. Frederick Douglass was born to Harriet Bailey, a slave, and an unknown white father around February 1818 in Talbot County, Maryland. 2. He never knew his exact birth date, a common occurrence for enslaved individuals. 2. He had several siblings, but their names and fates remain largely unknown. Birth date, place, time. 1. Frederick Douglass was born into slavery in February 1818 in or near the town of Easton, Maryland, during a time of widespread slavery in the United States. Early life. 1. Douglass endured the harsh realities of slavery, witnessing the brutal treatment of enslaved people from a young age. 2. He was separated from his mother at a very young age, a common practice in slavery, and raised by his grandmother. Education. 1. Despite severe legal prohibitions on educating enslaved individuals, Douglass managed to learn to read and write through secret lessons from fellow enslaved people and white children he befriended. 2. His growing literacy played a pivotal role in his path to freedom and activism. Marriage, affairs, and children. 1. Frederick Douglass married Anna Murray, a free African-American woman he met in Baltimore. 1. They had 5 children together. 2. His family life was marked by love and support, with Anna often aiding his activism by providing a stable home while he traveled and spoke out against slavery. Personal wealth. 1. Douglass's personal wealth was modest, primarily consisting of earnings from his writings and speeches. 2. His focus was not on amassing wealth but on advocating for the abolition of slavery and the advancement of civil rights. Influence. 1. Frederick Douglass emerged as one of the most influential abolitionists and orators of the 19th century. 2. His speeches and writings challenged the institution of slavery and inspired countless others to join the abolitionist movement. Achievements. 1. His first autobiography, Narrative of the Life of Frederick Douglass, an American Slave, published in 1845, became a bestseller and a powerful abolitionist tool. 2. Douglass also published several other autobiographies, including My Bondage and My Freedom, and Life and Times of Frederick Douglass. 3. He served as an advisor to President Abraham Lincoln during the Civil War, advocating for the recruitment of African American soldiers and the end of slavery. Reason of death, place and time. 1. Frederick Douglass died of a heart attack on February 20, 1895, at his home in Washington, D.C. 2. His death marked the passing of a dedicated advocate for civil rights and equality. Legacy. 1. Frederick Douglass's legacy lives on as an enduring symbol of courage, resilience, and the fight for justice. 2. He played a pivotal role in the abolitionist movement, contributing significantly to the eventual emancipation of enslaved people in the United States. 3. Douglass's writings and speeches continue to be studied and celebrated as important contributions to American literature and history. Additional points. 1. After escaping slavery, Douglass became an internationally renowned speaker, traveling to Europe to rally support for the abolitionist cause. 2. He was a firm believer in women's suffrage and worked alongside suffragists like Susan B. Anthony and Elizabeth Cady Stanton. 3. Douglass's dedication to education led him to establish the Douglass Institute in Rochester, New York, to provide education and vocational training to African Americans. 4. His commitment to civil rights extended to advocating for desegregation in public transportation and schools. 5. The life and legacy of Frederick Douglass continue to inspire activists and advocates for civil rights and social justice around the world.